This is David with Fendi here at the fabulous Wynn Hotel. I'm here to show you a new outfit of the day, so please sit back, relax, and enjoy. For today's outfit of the day, I did want to talk about quiet luxury. Back in the day when I was young, it used to be known as minimalism. When speaking of quiet luxury or minimalism, you want to keep a couple of things in mind, such as minimal logos, high quality fabrics. You want to make sure that your silhouette is classic but modern, and you're going to want to use pieces that have interesting details to them. The aura that you want to exude is someone who is smart, savvy, well put together, clean, not sloppy. You're going to want to use your look to give the indication that you're a person of good quality, refinement, and elegance. For the quiet luxury look, I did use a couple of key pieces, such as this off-white jumper. It comes with a beautiful like a skirt. It's like a half skirt. I opted to use a wool jacket that has a classic clean cut. The bag that I used here is going to be, of course, my favorite peekaboo. I used a minimal piece of jewelry. The jewelry piece is actually the chain strap of the little fob that I have over here. And of course, some classic glasses. The shoes that I'll show at the end is actually going to be a part of the Stefano Pilates collection that I love to feature. I just love to feature that collection. I first want to start off with this lovely jacket, which is going to be made out of 100% wool. There's a little bit of silk spun into it as well as a little bit of polyamide. I think the polyamide is in the panel section right over here. Just give it a little bit of that sheen. The other reason why I chose this piece is look at the lapel. I think the lapel is absolutely beautiful. It creates a very slimming body line at the same time as well. It does have a nice little shiny texture as mentioned earlier, and it does have this type of a ghost bronze type of like a ribbing detail throughout the whole piece, just to give it some texture and interest, you know? It's gonna be a little short in the shoulder, but it's very nice and well fitted. The seams on this piece is absolutely beautiful. When we look at the back portion, you're going to see that there's going to be some heavy seaming towards the back to tighten up the silhouette right over here. And it does have this little touch of a bouffant on the back to give it some structure. The interior of the piece is going to be made out of a lovely viscose. It also is going to have the brand marking. It's going to be incognito. It's the FF calligraphy logo. As you notice, it does have a little bit of white piping just to add a little bit of interest on the inside. Next, under the jacket, I have this look. I chose this piece because it's a classic silhouette. It did have some interesting details to it, such as this apron, this wraparound apron skirt that does have a little bit of leather detailing to it to give it that luxe factor. The 100% silk is really nice because it does give a beautiful sheen to the piece. And it's all about the drape. It just has that right deconstructed drape. As you can see here on the bodice, you're going to notice that it has very clean. It's a very beautiful deconstructed silhouette. Also, the finishing on the edges, just very nice and clean. That's what you want to look for in these simplistic pieces, okay? So I really wanted to show you the bottom half of the silhouette. You're going to notice that it's a full-length piece. As much as you can, you want to keep some length on the pant portion. You're going to want to pair this with a good pair of platforms or like a chunky heel, which would be really nice. As mentioned earlier, this piece does come with a wraparound skirt. This is also made of the same material way. There's a little leather sash detailing around the belt area. You simply just hook it onto the D-rings right over here, and you let this piece just kind of like hang and let it deconstruct the whole look. What's nice with the skirt is that there is going to be a little opening on the side over here to allow access to your pocket. You can totally opt to take this portion off, so if you do so, just as an example, you're going to have this silhouette. I wanted to show you a closer look on the waist portion of this wraparound skirt. Again, this piece is made out of 100% silk. The belt portion is made out of a calfskin material, and then it's going to have the word Fendi embossed into it. Because the piece kind of did this weird hang over here, what I opted to do just to clean it up is you feed this into the side like that. Depending on how much length you want on the side, I want like a little bit of length to actually match the seam right over here. And I simply just tuck this portion in and just knot it up. It adds a little interesting detail over here on the side, and it keeps this portion in place. Then as mentioned earlier, right over here on the side, you're going to notice that it does have a little slit right over here in which you have access to your pocket. The shoe that I use for the piece is designed by Stefano Pilates. He is best friends with Mrs. Fendi, so they got together and made a beautiful, wonderful collection for us. It's got a chunky wooden heel with minimal kind of like relief details. The pitch is a little bit high right over here, but it's very, very comfortable. The toe portion has been squared off to add for extra comfort, and it's going to be made of a beautiful lambskin material. The ankle strap itself is dainty and feminine, and it helps to keep your foot secured onto the shoe. The glasses that I'm featuring is a part of the Fendi RTW collection. I've actually used this several times in some of my other videos, so just refer to back those ones, okay? The last item that I'm featuring is the lovely peekaboo. As you know, this is my ultimate favorite style. Off of the peekaboo, I just want to quickly show you this little charm that I have. It's the Fendi First fob. It's modeled after the Fendi First bag. It's just the nano version in which you can put little coins, you can put AirPods, just whatever will fit in here. This piece actually comes with a chain in which I did use as the necklace portion right over here. All the chains on your bags, use them as jewelry, use them as necklaces, okay? Then when you do need this little portion, just pop it right off, stick it on the bag, and you got yourself a cute little crossbar. Now, when we're working with the peekaboo, some people, they do like to evolve their peekaboo and add little cute charms. Just for the whole look, I'm sticking to the black charm on black. I'm letting the gold harbor kind of feature itself and to show its prominence against the black bag itself. Just like this, so it pops. This peekaboo itself is one of our ultimate classics. There's a partition in the middle to separate the two sections. It has a beautiful turn lock closure right over here. And of course it comes with a long crossbody strap. It's the perfect day to evening piece. When you're working with your peekaboo bag and you have cute little decorations on one side of the panel, you're obviously not gonna get on the inside of the bag over here in the front. It's too difficult, okay? So yeah, decorate your bag, put all the fixings on the front. This back pocket is where you're gonna put your things. You do wanna pair this type of styling with something very, very simple, just to kind of offset or complement the simplicity of the whole look. Well, I hope you enjoyed my outfit of the day. If you needed any of these pieces in your life, please let me know. But in the meantime, air hugs everybody, and I'll see you again. Bye.